Have you ever wondered how the Meiteis, a small ethnic group in India, managed to dominate the mighty Kuki people? We're peeling back the layers of history to reveal the cunning strategy behind this unlikely power shift. Stay tuned to find out how this small group managed to rule over a much larger community. To understand the strategy, we must first delve into the historical context. Our journey takes us to northeast India, where the Meitei and Kuki people have resided for centuries. The Meiteis, primarily based in the Manipur region, have a rich history marked by their unique culture and societal structure. The Meiteis have a distinct language known as Meitei and primarily follow the Sanamahism religion, a form of animism. Their society was highly stratified, with a monarch at the helm. Parallel to this, the Kuki people, an amalgamation of various ethnic tribes, lived scattered across the hilly terrains of Manipur, Nagaland, and Mizoram. The Kukis are known for their clans-based societal structure and follow a variety of religions, including Christianity and indigenous faiths. Their dialects vary across clans, adding to their diverse cultural tapestry. The initial relations between the Meiteis and Kukis were marked by a mix of cooperation and conflict. The two groups engaged in trade, cultural exchange, and sometimes even intermarriage. However, they also had their share of territorial disputes and power struggles. The Meiteis, established in the fertile Imphal Valley, had the advantage of a resource-rich environment, while the Kukis, scattered across the hills, were more isolated and self-sufficient. Over time, the power dynamics shifted, and the Meiteis began to assert their dominance. Their centralization, coupled with the fragmented nature of the Kuki society, provided the Meiteis with a strategic advantage. They initiated a series of maneuvers to weaken the Kukis and extend their rule over them, setting the stage for a complex and fascinating chapter in history. With this background, we can now explore the strategic maneuvers of the Meiteis. The Meiteis employed a multi-pronged strategy to weaken the Kuki people. The Meitei strategy was one of calculated sophistication, employing a blend of alliances, psychological warfare, and tactical maneuvers. Each aspect was as crucial as the other, forming a synergy that made the Meitei strategy formidable and ultimately successful. The first prong of the strategy was alliances. The Meiteis understood the power of unity and the advantage that numbers presented in warfare. They forged alliances with neighboring tribes and groups, promising them incentives that ranged from protection to shared spoils of war. The strategic alliances not only bolstered their numbers, but also divided potential opposition, effectively creating a divide-and-rule situation. Next came psychological warfare, a subtle yet potent facet of the Meitei strategy. The Meiteis spread rumors and misinformation among the Kuki people, creating a sense of fear and mistrust within their ranks. They exploited tribal rivalries and personal vendettas, sowing seeds of discord. This psychological onslaught was so successful that it weakened the unity of the Kuki people, leaving them vulnerable and disoriented. Finally, the Meiteis executed tactical maneuvers that showcased their prowess in battlefield strategy. They chose their battles wisely, attacking at times and places where the Kuki people least expected. They capitalized on the element of surprise and their superior knowledge of the terrain. In addition, they used a strategy of attrition, wearing down the Kuki people through prolonged conflict and denying them opportunities for rest and recuperation. The Meiteis also employed a scorched earth policy, destroying crops and livestock, thus cutting off the Kuki people's food supply. This tactic was not just aimed at starving the enemy, but also at demoralizing them. It was a stark reminder of the harsh realities of war and the lengths the Meiteis were willing to go to achieve their objectives. It's important to note that the Meitei strategy was not static but dynamic, adapting to the changing circumstances and the reactions of the Kuki people. This flexibility was key to their success, allowing them to respond swiftly and appropriately to any resistance or counterattacks. In retrospect, the Meitei strategy was a masterclass in warfare strategy, demonstrating an understanding of both the physical and psychological aspects of conflict. It was not just about brute force, but also about outsmarting the enemy, exploiting their weaknesses, and keeping them off balance. It's a sobering reminder of the lengths to which humans will go in pursuit of power and control. And while we may not condone the actions of the Meiteis, we can't deny the effectiveness of their strategy. This strategy, while complex, was ultimately successful in achieving its goals. The aftermath of the Meitei strategy left a lasting impact on the Kuki-Zo people. The repercussions of the Meitei stratagem were far-reaching and profound. The Kuki-Zo, once a strong, united society, found themselves fractured and weakened. The Meitei, through their cunning and shrewd strategy, had managed to exploit the Kuki-Zo's vulnerabilities, sowing discord and division among them. This upheaval was not without its consequences. With their unity compromised, the Kuki-Zo society underwent significant changes. The once robust social structures were destabilized, and the balance of power within the community was disrupted. The Kuki-Zo found themselves in a state of disarray, struggling to regain their former unity and strength. The Meitei, on the other hand, capitalized on the weakened state of the Kuki-Zo, consolidating and expanding their dominion over them. The Meitei rule was marked by a period of cultural assimilation, where elements of the Kuki-Zo culture were blended with the Meitei culture. This fusion not only changed the cultural landscape, but also further deepened the divide among the Kuki-Zo people. Fast forward to the present day, the legacy of the Meitei strategy is still palpable. The rift sown between the Kuki-Zo people centuries ago continues to impact their societal dynamics, creating a lingering divide that is yet to be fully bridged. The Meitei, on the other hand, have managed to retain their influence over the Kuki-Zo, a testament to their historical strategic prowess. However, the Kuki-Zo, despite the challenges, have shown remarkable resilience. They have managed to preserve their unique cultural identity amidst the pressures of assimilation, and have continued to fight for their rights and sovereignty. The history between the Meitei and Kuki-Zo is a poignant reminder of how strategy and power can shape societies and cultures. It serves as a testament to the resilience of the human spirit in the face of adversity, but also underscores the enduring impact of historical events on present-day dynamics. The legacy of this strategy is still evident in the relations between the Meitei and Kuki-Zo people today. So, what can we learn from the Meitei strategy against the Kuki-Zo people? From our journey through history, we grasp that the Meiteis were strategic masterminds, using a blend of diplomacy, guile, and military prowess to weaken and eventually rule over the Kuki-Zo people. Their strategy was multifaceted, involving alliances, subterfuge, and the skillful use of resources. It wasn't just about winning battles, it was about winning hearts and minds, influencing perceptions, and altering the balance of power in their favor. This narrative also underscores how the Meiteis played the long game. They understood that success was not about immediate victories, but about positioning themselves for enduring influence and control. As a result, their actions had a lasting impact, reshaping the region's socio-political landscape. The aftermath of this historical episode is still felt today. The legacy of the Meitei strategy is imprinted in the cultural, political, and social fabric of the region, influencing relationships, alliances, and power dynamics. The story of the Meiteis and the Kuki-Zo people is a testament to the power of strategy, even in the face of seemingly insurmountable odds. It's a reminder that understanding the past can provide valuable insights for navigating the present and shaping the future. It's a tale of intrigue, power, and strategy that continues to resonate, underscoring that in the grand theater of history, strategy is often the unsung hero. The story of the Meiteis and the Kuki-Zo people is a testament to the power of strategy, even in the face of seemingly insurmountable odds. Thank you for joining us on this historical journey. Your thoughts and engagement fuel our content. So, share, comment, and let's keep the conversation going. For more intriguing insights, subscribe to Zalangam Media. And don't miss out on our upcoming videos. Stay curious, stay informed.